This is the year of mercy. I believe that mercy gives us a real lens through which we can look at our mission in the church. Feeding the hungry and caring for the sick and attending to the needs of the imprisoned, all of those are the kinds of things which the acts of mercy call for. One of the things that I find very attractive about the Catholic appeal here in Maine is that a very important part of it, probably 20 to 25%, goes to Catholic Charities to support and sustain those ministries and those programs. So the fact that we can support, particularly for the elderly and the poor, with these food programs is a beautiful way in which we care for people, and Catholic Charities does that. And it's an extraordinary program.
They're coming up good.
Raised something like 140,000 pounds of food last year, which we're then able, through a cooperation with a company in the county,
So it's like 7 distributions.
to be bagged and flash frozen so that they could be shared with the food pantries all over Maine. Our Catholic schools deal with the whole person. They deal with the person not only as an intellectual, inquiring mind, searching in the world, but doing that in the context of the whole person. That is, a person who has a spirit, a mind, and a body, through the sacrifice of the parents who make that possible through their tuition and through the help that the diocese is able to give through the appeal.
Wow, like glitter.
Evangelization is that we know we have something very special in the gospel. That's what Pope Francis is constantly telling us. He calls it the gospel of joy. The gospel gives meaning to our lives, and if we can share that joy, that meaning, with young parents, then that gives them something to ground their lives in and to ground their family life in. We bring them in touch with Jesus and help them to find a center to their lives and a meaning to their lives. And the Office of Lifelong Faith Formation is the group that does that here in the diocese. The story of the prodigal son is not just for you and I. The story of the prodigal son and the Father's love for us is for all of us, is for everybody. And even prisoners who are paying a penalty for a crime that has been committed should know that they are loved by God and that they are capable of being forgiven. And isn't that what we're about? No matter who we are or where we have a difficulty, that the mercy of God is there for all of us at all times. I hope it's been helpful for you to learn of some of the programs that are supported by the Catholic Appeal. I'm asking you now to please be generous with the 2016 Catholic Appeal so that these programs and ministries, so important to the mission of the Church in Maine, as ways in which God's mercy is spread, can continue. Thank you for your support.